Find the expansion of x plus y all raised to the sixth power. So in general, we have a binomial, or in other words, two terms added together, and they're raised to the nth power. And this would expand to be x to the nth plus x to the n minus 1 multiplied by y to the first plus x to the n minus 2 multiplied by y squared. And you can start to see a pattern here. If we kept going, the next one would be x to the n minus 3 times y to the third. And you can imagine that this keeps adding, and the way that it ends is essentially the opposite of how it began. We would have, let's say, x squared times y to the n minus 2 plus x to the first times y to the n minus 1, and then plus y to the n. And notice that the exponents on x and y always add up to n. And the only thing that we haven't included is the coefficients for each of these terms here. Okay, they would all have numbers multiplying by them, even the beginning numbers. And the way to find these coefficients is something called Pascal's triangle, or at least it's one of the ways you can find the coefficients. And it's kind of a neat pattern. You start with 1, and then put 1, 1, and then the rows always start with 1 and end with 1, though the numbers in the middle are found by adding the two numbers above it. So this would be 2, and it ends with a 1. We start with 1, we add these to get 3, we add these to get 3, and this is a 1. And the thing to note is that this is for the exponent n equals 0, this is for n equals 1, this is for n equals 2, this is n equals 3, and it just keeps going. And since we need n to the sixth power, we'll have to keep expanding this. So we have 1, these add to get 4, these add to get 6, we have 4 again and 1, and you'll always notice this symmetry the further you go. So this is the fourth exponent. We have 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. And then the n equals 6 row, the one we want, is 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. So these are the coefficients we need. So I'll underline these. And now actually expanding this x plus y to the sixth. Let's do that down here. So x plus y to the sixth power. And this is equal to, so we always start with x to whatever power this is raised to. So the x to the sixth. And the coefficient always starts with 1. So we have a 1 there, and then plus. The next coefficient is a 6. And then we have x to the fifth power times y to the first. And then plus, now we have 15, x to the fourth, y squared, plus now we have 20, x cubed times y cubed, and I'll continue it here, plus 15, x squared, y to the fourth, plus 6, x to the first, y to the fifth, and ending with 1 times y to the sixth. So this here is the expansion of x plus y to the sixth.